Now, the small fishing village of Ballycodden in Ireland near Cork, that's probably seen a boat or two in its time, perhaps not one the size of this, a 77-metre long cargo vessel found abandoned on the rocks near the Irish coast. No crew on board, and a mystery as to how it got there.
The endless watery expanse of the ocean hides profound depths, and within those depths, secrets lurk. Some of these secrets, like phantoms, rise to the surface, leaving us stunned. None are more chilling or captivating than the tales of ghost ships. Join us as we explore some of these enigmatic vessels. Their history's a puzzle that has defied experts for years. But before we get started, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to click subscribe button. The Enigma of the MV Alta. The MV Alta's story is a captivating chapter in maritime legend. Originally launched as the Genua 6 in 1976, this cargo vessel served China's global trade, traversing oceans and linking economies. In 2017, it was renamed MV Alta, reflagged under Tanzania, and continued its commercial voyages. However, 2018 brought a dramatic turn. En route from Greece to Haiti, the ship suffered a mechanical breakdown, leaving it adrift in the vast Atlantic. The US Coast Guard rescued the crew, but the Alta's troubles were far from over. In 2019, the MV Alta reappeared, a ghost ship, abandoned and drifting without a soul on board. This mysterious reappearance ignited a storm of speculation. Rumors swirled that the vessel had been hijacked en route to Guyana, vanishing for years only to reappear as a silent phantom. The MV Alta's bizarre journey continues to puzzle investigators, leaving many to wonder, how could a ship sail unmanned for so long? And why was it left to drift, a lonely enigma on the open sea? The SS Bachimo's Arctic mystery. In 1931, the SS Bachimo, a Swedish cargo vessel launched in 1914, embarked on a voyage through the icy Alaskan waters. What began as a routine journey took a startling turn when the ship became ensnared in the Arctic ice. As the crew evacuated, hoping for a thaw, the Bachimo unexpectedly broke free and drifted away, much to their astonishment. The Titanic's silent tomb. The RMS Titanic, a symbol of early 20th century luxury and engineering marvel, embarked on its maiden voyage in 1912, captivating the world's attention. Designed as the largest and most opulent vessel of its time, it was meant to showcase human achievement. Tragically, it became synonymous with disaster when it struck an iceberg in the frigid North Atlantic on April 14th, just 4 days into its journey. The impact's catastrophic damage tore through the ship's hull, sealing its fate. In the desperate hours that followed, lifeboats were launched, but the ship's insufficient capacity and flawed safety protocols resulted in the loss of over 1,500 lives. For decades, the Titanic's wreckage lay undisturbed, shrouded in the ocean's cold, dark depths. It wasn't until 1985 that oceanographer Robert Ballard and his team located the ship, resting more than 12,000 feet below the surface. Since then, the Titanic has become a point of fascination for researchers, explorers, and tourists alike. Numerous expeditions have revealed haunting artifacts scattered across the seafloor, poignant remnants of the human tragedy that unfolded over a century ago. Some divers even report witnessing shadowy figures within the ship's dark, abandoned corridors, while others describe overwhelming feelings of sorrow and despair as they explore the silent tomb. The MV Leubov Orlova's dark drift. The MV Leubov Orlova, once a symbol of Soviet maritime ambition, was designed to conquer the harshest Arctic seas. Built in 1975 and named after a celebrated Soviet actress, it was meant to embody the nation's strength and technological prowess. Initially, it seemed destined for success. However, the Leubov Orlova's journey was marred by trouble almost from the start. Technical malfunctions and financial woes cast a long shadow over its future. By 2006, the ship was abandoned in a Canadian dockyard, its once proud exterior now bearing the marks of neglect and decay. The ship's decline was as dramatic as it was tragic, a victim of mismanagement, unpaid debts, and legal battles. But the most unsettling chapter began when it was left adrift, becoming a true ghost ship. Abandoned and vulnerable, it was soon infested by hordes of cannibal rats who made their home in its dark, empty corridors. Over time, rumors of the ship's ghostly reputation spread, with sailors and locals exchanging tales of eerie sightings and unsettling sensations. Despite numerous attempts to salvage or tow it to safety, the Leubov or Olvers slipped away, vanishing into the vast expanse of the ocean. Its final destination remains unknown, adding to the chilling mystique of this rat-infested phantom, a haunting enigma adrift on the world's seas. The enigmatic fate of the Carroll A. Deering. The Carroll A. Deering story begins in 1921 as the schooner sailed the icy Atlantic. Its final voyage, however, led it to a strange and haunting destiny. In 1922, the ship was found grounded on the treacherous Diamond Shoals off the coast of North Carolina, a location infamous for its dangers to sailors. What made this discovery deeply unsettling was the complete absence of the crew. The galley was set for a meal, personal belongings remained undisturbed, yet the lifeboats were gone. There was no evidence of a struggle or foul play, but the ship's navigational instruments and logbook had vanished. The mystery deepened as no one could decipher the crew's disappearance. Over the years, numerous theories emerged, ranging from mutiny and illegal smuggling to violent storms or even something more sinister. However, the truth behind the vanishing remains an unsolved puzzle. The fate of the Carroll A. Deering continues to captivate imaginations, its mystery enduring. The ship's empty, eerie presence has kept its story alive, its unanswered questions sparking endless speculation. The Carroll A. Deering remains one of the most compelling ghost ship stories, a chilling enigma that continues to haunt the minds of those who hear it. The USS Sache. The USS Sache's tale is a captivating blend of opulence and eerie abandonment. Built in 1902 as the luxurious steam yacht Celt, it catered to the elite tastes of a wealthy railroad magnate. Its elegance, however, was destined for more than leisurely cruises. During both World War I and World War II, the vessel was repurposed by the United States Navy, becoming the USS Sache. Renowned for its speed, it played a vital role in naval operations, particularly against German forces. Adding to its unique history, the Navy even invited Thomas Edison to conduct experiments on board, though with limited success. As time passed, the ship's purpose shifted again, briefly serving as a cruise liner before a 1986 refurbishment by a private owner. Renamed Circle Line 5, it achieved pop culture fame with a feature in Madonna's iconic Papa Don't Preach music video. Today, the once glamorous vessel rests abandoned in a Kentucky tributary, a stark contrast to its illustrious past. The USS Sache, now a ghost ship, stands as a haunting reminder of faded glory, forever deserted. The Haunting of the SS Valencia. The SS Valencia's name is synonymous with a tragic battle against the unforgiving Pacific. Off the treacherous coast of British Columbia, known for its perilous waters and sheer cliffs, the passenger steamer met its devastating end. Caught in a violent storm, the Valencia succumbed to relentless waves and fierce winds, defying even the most valiant rescue attempts. As the ship sank, survivors clung to makeshift rafts, desperately awaiting aid. Amidst the chaos, a lifeboat vanished, its fate remaining an unsettling enigma. But the Valencia's story didn't end with its demise. Over the years, sailors and fishermen have reported eerie sightings near the wreck site. Ghostly figures are said to wander the phantom decks, and strange, flickering lights pierce the darkness. These unsettling tales have perpetuated the legend of the SS Valencia, weaving a tapestry of the supernatural. Beyond the ghost stories, the Valencia's legacy is one of change. The disaster spurred significant advancements in maritime safety, leading to regulations that continue to safeguard sailors navigating these dangerous waters. SS Kotapaci. Named after the majestic Andean volcano, the SS Kotapaci embarked on its fateful voyage in 1925, carrying 32 crew members and a cargo of coal destined for Havana. However, the vast Atlantic soon claimed the vessel, leaving no trace. As years passed, speculation mounted, with many attributing the disappearance to the infamous Bermuda Triangle, a region synonymous with vanishing ships and planes. The Kotapaci became another eerie chapter in the Triangle's legendary lore. For decades, the ship's fate remained shrouded in mystery, deepening with each passing year. Then, in 2020, a stunning discovery shattered the enigma. Off the coast of Florida, the wreckage of the SS Kotapaci was found, revealing a tragic truth. The ship hadn't vanished into the supernatural realm, but rather succumbed to the brutal force of a violent storm. Caught in its fury, the Kotapaci and its crew met a tragic end, their wreckage remaining hidden in the ocean's depths for nearly a century. USS Arizona. The USS Arizona, a Pennsylvania-class battleship, remains a poignant symbol of the devastating attack on Pearl Harbor, December 7, 1941. Struck by a massive bomb, the ship suffered a catastrophic explosion, plunging to the ocean floor. The tragedy claimed the lives of 1,177 crew members, nearly half of the day's total casualties, making it one of World War II's most profound losses. The Arizona's wreckage now serves as the foundation for a memorial dedicated to those who perished. Visitors to the Arizona Memorial have reported unsettling experiences, with accounts of phantom footsteps, faint voices, and the lingering echoes of the explosion. Divers exploring the wreck have described fleeting apparitions of figures in vintage military uniforms, seemingly engaged in their duties before vanishing. Some also claim to hear the faint tapping of Morse code, emanating from the ship's silent radio. The Arizona continues to release oil from its submerged tanks, leaving dark, somber streaks on the water's surface. Despite its tragic fate, the USS Arizona endures as a solemn tribute, honoring the bravery and sacrifice of the men who lost their lives on that fateful day. SS Andrea Doria. The SS Andrea Doria, a symbol of Italy's post-war resurgence, was a luxurious ocean liner, celebrated for its elegance and modern amenities. Launched in 1951, it promised passengers an unparalleled travel experience. However, its maiden voyage took a tragic turn off the coast of Nantucket. A collision with the MS Stockholm ripped a gaping hole in the Andrea Doria's side, causing it to sink rapidly. Despite valiant rescue efforts, the ship was lost, resulting in significant loss of life and sparking global attention. The disaster not only served as a heartbreaking tragedy, but also prompted crucial advancements in maritime safety, including improved navigational systems. The wreckage, lying approximately 240 feet underwater, has become a renowned, albeit dangerous, dive site, attracting experienced divers from around the world. The Andrea Doria's haunting remains have also drawn the interest of archaeologists and marine biologists who study the wreck's degradation and its environmental impact, ensuring its legacy extends beyond the tragic narrative. Myanmar's drifting enigma. A strange and unsettling discovery off Myanmar's Yangon coast startled authorities. A large abandoned vessel, the Sam Ratulangi PB-1600, drifting aimlessly. Swift investigation revealed the ship's intended destination, a shipbreaking facility in Bangladesh where old vessels are dismantled for salvage. However, unpredictable weather forced the crew to abandon the ship, leaving it stranded on a beach. This incident shed light on the controversial shipbreaking industry in Bangladesh. While providing jobs and recyclable materials, it raises serious concerns about worker safety and environmental damage. The Sam Ratulangi PB-1600's plight highlighted these challenges, revealing the inner workings of these shipbreaking yards. As the ship's story unfolded, it exposed the risks faced by workers and the environmental impact of the industry, sparking further debate about the future of shipbreaking practices. This seemingly ghostly vessel became a stark reminder of the industry's complex realities. The SS Urang Madan. The SS Urang Madan stands as one of maritime history's most chilling enigmas. Cryptic distress signals, intercepted by nearby vessels, spoke of an unimaginable horror. The entire crew dead, their bodies contorted in terror, yet devoid of any visible wounds. The first chilling message, received by the Silver Star in 1947 near the Strait of Malacca, detailed the crew's demise, ending with the garbled phrase, "I die, you die." Upon boarding, the rescuers encountered a scene of surreal horror. The crew frozen in postures of abject fear, eyes wide, arms outstretched against an unseen assailant. Further investigation revealed eerie phenomena, ghostly whispers, unexplained lights, and electrical malfunctions. Theories abounded, from toxic chemical leaks to biological warfare, and even extraterrestrial encounters or supernatural forces. However, no concrete evidence has ever surfaced to confirm any of these claims. Adding to the mystery, the SS Urang Madan's wreckage was never definitively located. Some believe it was deliberately scuttled, its secrets buried deep within the ocean. Others suggest the entire tale is an elaborate hoax, a chilling piece of maritime folklore. Despite countless investigations, the true cause of the crew's horrifying deaths remains unknown. The SS Urang Madan's story endures, a haunting reminder of the sea's capacity for both beauty and terror, its secrets forever locked in the depths. The unanswered questions surrounding this ship will likely never be solved, leaving the SS Urang Madan's haunting tale to live on in legend.